In this episode of Transport Fever, we build some bridges, we cause a traffic jam, and we look at an old rusty boat. Hello everyone, it is California Bird here with another exciting episode of Transport Fever. It is, I think, pretty cool. Just gonna go ahead and take a ride on this nice brand new cargo train that we've got going here. It's the year 1964, or 46, I am so sorry. Dyslexia strikes again. It is the year 1946. And what would be World War II has just ended. And this train is slowing down for the old timer, the old steam train, which we'll probably have to get rid of. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot right there. Look at that. Absolutely breathtaking. All of these airplanes, it is absolutely insane. So many DC-3s. We are going to need to upgrade those planes at some point because air travel will soon be a thing. Look at him just rise up over the thing. And look at the length of these trains. It is becoming pretty modern, I would say. Let's see. A nice... That airplane just kind of... There he goes, right up. It's interesting, his wheels aren't up yet. That's interesting. Because they can tuck into the wings, the DC-3. I don't know if they do that. We just follow him along for a little bit. Yeah, because whoop. I would hit the right button. Yeah, because really these things should tuck right up into the engines. But apparently they don't. But that's perfectly okay. So, shooting back. Oh no, cars. Lots of cars. Oh, that's gonna need to get fixed. Our trains aren't fast enough. We need faster trains. That's what I'm learning from this. But here's our good old slowpoke. Look at him. Plastic, all rusted out and everything. Maybe we should put him in the museum as well. Who knows? I do want to get rid of this train though. Hoping he has to wait for this passenger train. Pretty busy area here. And then we got all these cars over here waiting as well. This is a pretty messy zone. Both of these trains are waiting as well. None of these cars are going to get through. See? Perfect placement. See, you can't take a car because you stop by all these trains. You have to use the trains. And this city is getting quite large. Pretty big, actually. Lots of stuff going on in Helliesworth. So that is definitely cool. But I think that's enough of watching trains and whatnot for the short term. Let's go ahead and get some things going, shall we? So there are just so many things going on. We've got lots of food, lots of oil, lots of stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and pause this. We will take care of that train that needs to become a museum piece at some point, maybe in the next episode. But what I do want to do here really is, first off, I'd love to get a train going from this station down into this station. And what would this train do? Well, this train, or not this one, this station, which is going to be a mess of things. But what this can do is it can bring down the bricks. It can bring down crude, because what we can also do is run a crude oil train basically up through here, down through here, and then have a brick train that comes in through here. And I believe, if I remember correctly, well, of course this track can hit it, but can it hit? Well, actually, I won't even have to worry about that. Nope. Though I may... Oh, I don't know how well that's gonna be, because it's gonna go across. I wish this I had made this platform a little bit better, because this is gonna be a big turn, really. I could always put another train platform, but that would be a bit excessive, I think, given the fact that I could just have an oil train go all the way here and then all the way back. So let's go ahead and see about that though, because I know we have all these trucks, but I do, at least for the bricks, I at least want to alleviate the trucks. So at least we'll do that. We'll at least get the brick line going today. How expensive are these buildings going to be? They're going to be, oh, so much money. Yeah, I could just see these. Just look at them. They're these beautiful, posh, modern buildings. They're just going to get wrecked. And this will also need to widen to be a much wider platform. We're going to need to go 4 wide with that. 2nd Street connection. Yeah, and so what would happen would we'd have the trains going out to the oil, and then the trains going out to the bricks, and then this line would shift over slightly. Just a tad bit, just a wee bit. And so we'll do that. So let's just go ahead and apply that. Make that big. Was that, yeah, it's 240. I think that's the biggest we need to get right now. So let's go ahead and get that brick train going. Probably use the same bridge and just come right over, right in the platform. So, and to also prevent these people from building more things, I would really love, absolutely love it, if we could go ahead and get thing built up over here. Just pull out and shoot across of the river. There you go, something like that. And this guy can head off up to Hartlepool. Or Hartlepool, however you pronounce that. And cut through the mountain and do all that fancy jazz. We'll need to be image top. There we go. We can actually get a pretty good speed on that, but I'm not going to go all the way back there just yet. I'm going to set this guy right like... Well, it's not liking it. Apparently, the lower? Oh, I know why. That would be why. Yep. Alright, I have myself sorted now. But no, we'll just shoot across this and all that good. We can always make the curve also in the tunnel a bit. We don't need to make the turn too aggressive. But we'll just go ahead and fire that away. Hopefully we can... Yeah, we can still get across very easily with that. So, we'll just go ahead and do that really fast, like, just so we can have some future proofing for when we do build that line, which will be coming shortly, hopefully in the future. But back to the main attraction. Let's go ahead and get something going for this line. So we can build a nice red bridge and maybe hopefully link it up to here. That's just gonna wreck so many buildings. How much is this? Gonna be 5 million, and most of that million is in buildings alone. Well, they always say nothing ventured, nothing gained. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just break everything apparently. Can't go up, so we'll just go like so. We're gonna have to get rid of that road most likely. Or cut across like so. Can we make this? We had it earlier. I really just want to come out pretty straight. Well, it's gonna have to curve. But something like that would be ideal. It is... I mean, that's actually okay. Right there. Oh, bridge pillar collision. What? Oh, with the road. Yes, that's not gonna come out fast enough. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna bite the bullet and basically demolish this section of town. That is going to be pricey. But it was worth it. It will be worth it because we will be able to use trains now instead of trucks. Because also, as this side of town becomes more heavily buildings and, well, sorry, heavily congested, these trucks will not be as effective as they once were. It's just as simple as that. And trains will be far superior at moving goods around. So, we'll go ahead and... Oh, not do that. Okay. What happened there? We'll just run this right out like so. And go ahead and build this out. Try to maintain 300 as much as we can, but still get in a nice turn. There you go. Let's go check the waterways. Oh, the waterways. And actually, that's all it needs. Really, we could go... I mean, we could go up. But we don't need to go that aggressive. I don't think we go super aggressive, really. What the heck? We could pull this back, because this will give us some room for the city to grow underneath. So that's about at the right level, right there. And we're still going 300 right out of the station, which is definitely not. So go ahead and pull the trigger on that one. And then we need another train to match up with it. So we'll probably run actually just parallel right here, just so we don't block this track. So we'll run just like that, right up to the bridge basically. And then we'll build up a bridge. So we'll have a double track now. There we go. And before I forget, I put in a signal. I know I go signal happy and I won't forget, but just in case I do, we will go with that. And then we'll just bring this up over and see if we can basically match up with this other bridge. I think we'll be able to. If I can just get everything to right. Let's see. We just want to stick. Oop, like that. Yeah, just like that. No, not like that. Did the slope? Did I put it already too high? May have. It's already slightly higher than that other bridge. That could be an issue. A minor one. There we go. Let's see. I just want to make it kind of flatten out a little. Don't need it to go all the way down. Just do a nice little flattening bit. Well, 49. I don't know what's going on with that. Let's try this again. Nice and straight like so. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is just have it kind of meet like this. So what we could do is now remove... Okay. We'll just go ahead and remove this little bits. And this should make it a much closer in level. There we go. Alright, so we'll go with that. We will go with that. And then we will... I don't actually know what that really bought us. It did make this track lower. Made it more to the level that we want, I guess. This is still running out at about 300. Get rid of... Or we can write it out. There's the 300. We'll remove that little bit of track. Then we'll add this bit. Alright, and now we should be pretty golden. And now they're pretty even, hopefully. Let's see. See if that works for us. So we'll go ahead and try to bring it off onto the side. It may just not like it. Oop. Nope. And now we've got this weird cross thing going on. Really fast. Just to get rid of that hideousness. So go ahead and pull this over. For some reason it just doesn't want to snap side. I guess it doesn't like... It just doesn't want to. It'll snap across. So that's the weird thing. That's weird. It'll go in and across and snap, but it won't snap on this side. If I bring it further down. Nope. Not having it. If I bring it over to here. Can I? Alright, I know what I can do actually. I don't know why I'm working up such a sweat. I can just build a thing here. Build another one here. And then connect them like that. There we go. Except that speed. Oh, that is a horrible connecting speed. Alright. We will go down slightly. Further. try that and see if we can get a better speed. So 300, 280, not exactly what I was going for. So go ahead just slightly further down here, and then run that over to there, and we're 300 all the way. So that looks like it's going to be one we go with. So go ahead and attach this guy up as well. There we go. So this doesn't look ridiculous, not at one bit. So go ahead and drop that guy in like so, and bring this one in, and we may actually end up having to make this station a 3-track station, but we'll see about that in the future. So we'll just head right up to the berm. There we go. Feel that berm, and then go right in like so. All right, perfect. So now there we have it, and we'll go ahead and drop some signals on that, just like that, and signal it up. The only thing I ever really dislike is doing the signals on these like 4-track behemoths, because it's a bit hard to make sure you're on the right one. Because I have specific sides that the trains are going to be going on, and we want to make sure that the trains are doing that proper light. But I think it's pretty good. Hopefully the boats can still make it under. We have a very thin area. Let's just check. The boats still have a path. Yeah, they still have a path. It's kind of awkward to get under these bridges now. But they still at least can do it. So there we go. That should help us with the stone stuff. Let's go ahead and make a ridiculous crossover in it. Let's go ahead and cross. Can we cross? Actually, yeah. Can this happen on a bridge? I am unsure. I'm sure we can, but cross there and cross it all the way to the other track basically is what we're going to end up doing. I don't know if that is excessive to have that one depot. I think it looks good though, so we'll go ahead and fire that away. Hopefully the line for the stone train doesn't break. And we'll also probably need to up the stone train in general and all that it's doing. There we go. There is that. Let's see how the stone train... Okay, good. So it's not like freaking out and going into this one, then coming over to this one. However, to be absolutely sure, what I'm going to do though, I'm going to drop in a waypoint here, and I'm going to change that stone line a little bit. I don't know what it is. It was like an Ipswich stone. There we go. So what we'll do is exchange. We'll move it. It'll go, we'll add the station, we'll go through here, then we'll go to the exchange, then we'll go back through the other waypoint, and then go to the station, just so we don't have trains freaking out and not knowing where they wanted to go. This should help them along. And grab that, and right back in. Perfect. Oh, and I shouldn't do that. There we go. So we'll go with that. That way they will definitely be good. Same thing, what we'll do, so there's no real reason why this should cross over incorrectly. Well, actually there is. Let me go ahead and plop in a waypoint as well for... I can't put one here, but I can definitely put one there. And I'm gonna put one there. Okay. So that works. Or actually, I should also put one there, just to be sure. Okay. It's excessive, but never be too sure. Go ahead and drop onto those waypoints. Shoot down into Ipswich West. And then come back through... where the other waypoint is. There it is. Right there. And this one will be the Ipswich, and this is going to be the bricks. And so all this train's going to do, really, is carry bricks back and forth. And so what we're going to do is, first off, we're going to upgrade this line. The stone line definitely needs to get upgraded. He is maxed out. So let's go to line manager real fast. Go ahead and upgrade the train. let's go ahead actually and do what we've been doing with all our cargo trains. So we'll go ahead and set that. And I don't think, yeah, we don't have any new locomotives. So we'll just go with the this guy. I mean, he is a bit slower. But I think it'll be okay. I think speed, I think we can put 2 of them on this line. So we'll go ahead and upgrade to double the train. We'll just go with the classic green. This will just be a vanilla train on this one. And we'll go with a bunch of open wagons. We'll just go with, let's see, 234 meters of open wagons. There we go. And we'll go with yes and 25 on that. What we'll also do is we will buy a train. So let's go ahead and get the same train and stick it together. And then we're going to need to borrow lots of money. All the money. Copious amounts of money. And go ahead and plop on until we get 100... or so 234. And we'll set this one on the stone line. And what we're also going to do is borrow more copious amounts of money. And hopefully we can afford a train actually at this point. This train, I'm going to go with a nice, I think blue should be interesting. We'll go with more of those A47s. Stick them together. We don't have enough money. I can just see it right now. State car. Let's just go with a gray state. No, let's go with a very bare state car. Go ahead and we don't have enough money. So let's play time forward a little bit. Just simply because we do not have money. There's it is. The beautiful, as I have just all these windows in the beautiful new stone train that's gonna come in. And actually I should have made the colors a little different than I did. But it's okay. I do like those green cars. He'll be slower, but he's gonna carry a lot more stuff. Let's just go ahead and try to drop more state cars on this train. So we can get up to 240. So this should definitely up the production of stone and of the bricks. And that will also take a load off of all these trucks that are going on. We also may need some more boats, honestly, to get more crude up here. I think it's another thing that we're going to need. So we'll do that also this episode, probably. And probably all we're going to be able to have time for. Let's just go ahead and finish up this train. Wow, 1 meter short. So let's set this on the Ipswich brick. And there we go. Our blue and standard train. Interesting. And I wonder what the default cargo is. Logs. Interesting. It kind of looks like iron scraps. But that's fine. We will have to get another train for this line eventually. But for right now, I think this should be a good enough train for what we are doing. Now, we definitely need more boats. Because the oil is definitely at a situation where we need more. Let's go ahead and just grab 5 more boats and just set them on oil, because why not? That's a lot of boats. And also, I think these boats are a little old. They're super old. Go ahead and take a look at one of these. Yeah, it's just rusting and falling apart, and that's probably not a good thing to have. So I'm also going to just drop a... Let's see, where are the boats? They are right here. So let's go ahead and just say yes. 100% of your life, we're going to start replacing the boats. Yeah, we're going to replace the boats with trains. No, not yet. I know that was something that we wanted to do, but not yet. Okay, spin them around. Give some... Oh, there's a lot of boats right on top of each other, really. I need to spread them out. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of food. Yeah, I'm afraid to look at all these things that are going on the map. Let me go ahead and set time back down to being a bit more normal. So yeah, those guys should spread out. Lots of food waiting here, but not super ridiculous. Here is where we have a food holdup, basically. So we're going to need to put faster, better trains on this food thing. We also... This is a 240, so we could get some... We could upgrade these really fast. Like, so actually, let me do that. Let me pause time here. And what line was this? This is the Ventnor food line. We'll go ahead and drop on, just upgrade those. So this is 240. Actually, let me check over here. Ventnor transfer is a 160. Oh, that is an issue. So we will just go with shorter but faster trains, basically. But that's okay. I'm kind of wanting to hold back on upgrading a station right now. We've done a lot of that recently, and I want to get some more money in the coffers. I'm just gonna go with a really fast train, basically. Put this in a nice safety orange. That should be interesting. So a big fast steam train, and we can go up to 160 meters. So let's go ahead. These gray cars. So we'll just go up to 160 basically. Too long. Can I stick on one extra locomotive, I wonder? Is the locomotive too long? Go with a safety orange again. Yep, too long. I get rid of one car. Oh, too long. So yeah, we'll just go with basically a really long train. Yep, there we go. So we'll go with that. We'll say yes, and that's actually not that expensive. So we'll go ahead and fire that away. Hopefully that can help with the food situation, because it should be able to carry a lot more food and actually get going. We also have enough money. Let me just pause real fast. We can before we forget, go ahead and buy another one of these blue trains. Just stick that right like so, and we'll just drop on basically all the state cars we can get till we hit 240, and go ahead and set that on our brick line. It would have been awkward if I was on the stone line. Go ahead and let time move forward. Where is the other guy? Here he is. Go ahead and follow him along. It's pretty cool. Look, he's already got tons of construction material coming in, and this will definitely speed things up. We will no longer have to deal with the truck issues and the congestion that's going to be caused by all of that going on. Soon we're going to have to upgrade these other lines. It's just crazy. It's just line upgrade season really right now. It's there's not a lot of new lines we've been able to set up. Oh, something's going on here. This is awkward. Let me pause real fast and see what's happening here. There is a holdup because oh, I see, because this line's coming in here. These lines need to get shifted over. A bit of an issue. Actually, what could be done for the short term will have to get fixed in the future, but what we can do is bring this out like so, and that should fix it in the short term. There we go. Alright. We'll let time go forward. Go ahead and watch this train. Look at that. Unloading all his cargo, and the other trains are coming in and leaving. And we flipped around in the station. We're leaving. This city is starting to really come up. Ipswich, our first city that we ever built anything in. Not the biggest city we have, but it's finally starting to get some love and lots of trains. Tons of bridges. It is definitely moving along. Either way, I think this has been a pretty fruitful episode. We got this brand new brick train coming in, and we also upgraded a lot of the other trains that are necessary for this northeastern part of the map. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely remember to put a like down below, and if you want to see more videos like this, definitely subscribe to the channel. Also check out our new website. We just got it up. Doesn't have too much stuff on it, but definitely check it out. Link will also be in the description down below. As always, this has been California Bird. See ya.